My safe start. My seatbelt's not cut or frayed. It's properly mounted. It clicks and unclicks freely. My safe start. Wait for my ABS light to turn on and off momentarily. Now I'll be starting my truck to build my truck to max capacity. Make sure it's in neutral, brakes are set, push the clutch in. Release the clutch slowly. My oil gauge is at manufactured spec. My water gauge is at manufactured spec. My voltmeter is between 12.5 and 14. Then you have your air, your city horn, your air horn. My wipers work, they're not bent, broken, or missing. They form to the window properly. My washer fluid works properly. My lights are on, high beams are on, high beams are off. You have your left, your right indicator, you have your four ways. No more than 2 inches of clutch play. You have your heater, your defrosters. Everything works properly. Nothing missing, nothing broken. You have your extinguisher, charged to green, pin in place, properly mounted to the vehicle and rated. You have your 3 triangles, orange in color, not cracked, broken, or missing, and your fuses are properly stored in the fuse compartment. I'll continue with my air brakes. My first test is the tug test. Put your transmission into second gear. Push in your red. You release your clutch slowly and you tug the vehicle. This was a successful test because my parking brakes held my vehicle in place while performing the tug test. My next test is my parking brake. This is to test the trailer's brakes while holding the vehicle. I will let go of the clutch slowly and tug the test. This was a successful test because my trailer's brakes held the vehicle in place while performing the tug test. Next would be my service brake test. I will release the clutch slowly and idle forward. This was a good test because my service brake stopped the vehicle while performing the test. Next test is my applied pressure test. This test will ensure that I do not lose more than 4 psi in 60 seconds. I will now turn the vehicle off, release the clutch slowly, turn the ignition back on. My needle is at about 105. I will now step on the brake. Let the needle settle. They are below 100. I will now count 60 seconds. After 60 seconds are up, the test is successful because I did not lose more than 4 psi in 60 seconds. I will now take my foot off the brake. My next test is a low buzzard. The buzzard and or light should come on between 75 and 55 psi. This was a successful test because the light and or buzzard came on between 75 and 55 psi. My next test is my pop-out test. This test to ensure that both red and yellow valves pop out between 45 and 20 psi. This was a successful test because my valve popped out between 45 and 20 psi. This concludes my air brake test.
Very good. You did it in 5 minutes. It was really good, dude. Dude, you ready, dude?
Told you I got this.
All right.
Put that
Okay.
for, if you put that on YouTube for every video.
I will, yeah. Hey, you never know, huh? I'll let you know. All right, next.